And so vaccinations start today for kids as young as 12 years old. The CDC gave the go-ahead to use the Pfizer vaccine in children 12 to 15.
But many parents, they have questions, right, about getting their child the shot. So joining us now to answer some of those questions is Dr. Danny Stevens. He's the Deputy Commissioner for the New York City Health Department. Good morning to you, Dr. Stevens. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, Doctor, let's get right into it because this is big news. People have been waiting for this day. The CDC just came down with this yesterday. But does that mean that this group of teens can start getting the shot today, and where?
Yes, it does. So we have been anticipating this. And as you said, the CDC authorized it yesterday. So starting today in the city, young people 12 to 15 can access the Pfizer vaccine. They can access it in a variety of places. So all of the city sites that carry Pfizer should be up and ready. So parents can call 877 NYC, VAX for NYC. They can also log on to nyc.gov vaccine finder and sort by Pfizer vaccine. They can also talk to their provider. And so this is available at our city sites, some of our iconic sites like Natural History Museum, at pediatric and family practices. Some of those are starting today as well as some chain pharmacies are also carrying Pfizer.
That's great news, but let me ask you, Dr. Danny, as we have learned more about the Pfizer vaccine and there was that halt in the adult version of it for a while, there is still concern from parents, right? Not only worried about the effectiveness, but then you've got, the Pfizer, I should say the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, not the Pfizer vaccine, but, the vaccines had some problems in the past. Is there concern, or should parents be concerned about these vaccines in children?
So these vaccines are safe and effective. And it's important to note that this authorization that just happened yesterday followed an extensive study period. And so there were over 2,300 young people between 12 and 15 enrolled in the study period. Of the young people who were vaccinated, it was 100% effective at protecting against COVID. And the side effect profile was similar to that we've seen in the millions of folks that we've seen vaccinated so far. And so we are very confident that this vaccine is safe and effective. But to your point, it is good that parents are concerned. It is good that parents are looking out for information, making sure that they're informed about the vaccine as they make it available to their children.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out, by the way, that you are a pediatrician, right? So for parents who are looking and saying, okay, well, how does it affect my kiddos? That's primarily what you focus on in your practice, right? You are a pediatrician, so it's good to hear from your voice this morning. And I want to get into what the mayor was saying, right? That vaccines will not be required for New York City students. There are some colleges that are starting to require it as a mandate to allow people onto campus. Could that change in New York City schools?
So what we've seen in the schools so far is that we've been really effective at keeping kids safe with the health and safety measures that we have in place. We've had a good amount of success at engaging and really encouraging New Yorkers to get out there and get vaccinated. And so the plan is to continue to do that, to engage, to build confidence, to make sure that all the barriers to access are reduced, and to make sure that we're answering people's questions. And as the mayor said yesterday, there are no plans to require New York City public school students or students to be vaccinated. We're confident that we can, with the right information and taking every possible approach, working with partners, working with community, working with families, to make sure that I think that if everybody has the best, most up-to-date information, parents will make the best decision for their children, which we believe is to vaccinate, to protect them against COVID, which is still with us, and we want as many folks as possible.
Yeah.
Well, doctor, if there is no requirement for school-age children, what does that mean for herd immunity?
That's a good question. I think when we think about herd immunity, the way when I take a step back, I think about, as a pediatrician, I want the most children vaccinated and protected as possible, because children live in families, right? They're in context. These are young people that are part of households. And so really, by doing our best to protect children, we're also protecting our communities, our families, our extended families. A lot of folks in New York live in different family configurations, which makes our city beautiful and wonderful, but it's also important that we're protected. And so really we want, as as many people vaccinated as possible because, as you say, we're all in this together.
That's right. We are all in this together. Dr. Stevens, good to have your voice this morning. Appreciate your time to kind of navigate some of the parents through their concerns this morning as that news breaks.
Good seeing you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.